Scorpios, welcome. This is your May 2023 monthly reading. This is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. It will not resonate with everybody, and it just can't, not for 1/12 of the world's population, okay? But I do try to focus in on the energies of the people who will see the video, all right? For those of you who haven't seen me before, these will be your main energies coming in. Up at the top will be your timeline. I will lay the first set of cards and give a brief description, more of an overview that'll apply to more of you. And then as we begin to clarify with the second deck, things will get more detailed, but may apply to less of you, okay? A lot of your own cup energy coming in here, Scorpio. You are in your Queen of Cups. You have an Ace of Cups and a Nine of Cups, both beautiful cards. So there's something new coming in for you, either in love or spirituality, okay? It could be talking about filling up your own cup of love. And then you do have the Nine of Cups, which talks a lot about wishes coming true. It also talks about feeling emotionally good and stable. And this is your main card, your main energy for this time. So this is an important card, and that's probably one of my favorite cards in the deck. That and the Three of Wands are probably my favorites. All right. If this doesn't resonate with you, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in your chart if you happen to know what those are. And the Page of Cups. Wow. A lot of your own cup energy coming in, all that water energy coming in here. The Page of Cups can talk, again, about new messages of love coming in. It can also talk about taking a time to reflect on our emotions. The Page gets his messages through a lot of times while we reflect on how we are feeling. This looks absolutely beautiful for you guys. And at the beginning of the month here, we do have the Judgment card, starting you out, which is a rebirthing card. It talks about letting go of the past and moving into your life's purpose. You have the Three of Swords, so there's some kind of heartbreak that you dealt with. That's probably what you're letting go here within this Judgment card, okay? There's some kind of heartbreak that you have suffered, or maybe suffering at the beginning of the month if you haven't already in April. The feelings for it are still there, but with that Judgment card, it tells me that you're letting it go, okay? And you're moving forward. And the Ten of Discs, wonderful. That talks about building your life here on Earth. So any of you who are looking for abundance, this is a great card. This can also talk about tradition and family. But each one of those pentacles, it's different than the Ten of Cups, because each one of these pentacles that builds this Ten of Discs, your life here, is a pentacle that you built yourself, the work that you put into building the life that you want. Let's see where the end of May takes us. End of May for Scorpios, please. The Nine of Discs, wonderful. The Nine of Discs, again, talks about abundance, luxury, financial gain, having enough for yourself and enough left over to help others. It also talks a lot about independence and solo pursuits. And we have that King of Cups here. There's a match here with that King and Queen of Cups. For those of you who are looking for love, we do have the Five of Discs here, which can talk about a few different things, okay? The Five of Discs can talk about not having enough financially and feeling restricted with their finances. It can also talk about feeling left out in the cold or abandoned by somebody, or even just feeling very alone during this time. But it also talks about a lack of mentality, focusing in on what we don't have instead of focusing on what we do have. All right, so we'll see how that plays out for you guys. Let's see if I can get some general messages for you here. Some of you guys may be starting into your own business with this 10 and 9 of Pentacles, okay? And this lack of resources. Some of you may be even thinking about starting a side hustle or a second job to try to create more abundance in your life. Some of you are a power couple with somebody already. Others of you, there's somebody new coming in with this Ace of Cups and this Page of Cups. That is a new love offer that looks very good. Could be your wishes coming true here, and I think that you will feel very, very loving in this situation. You are dealing with some kind of past heartbreak. This could have something to do with family, all right? But you're letting go of the past and you're moving forward into your life purpose, which you can see that here with the disc energy and that cup energy, that you are really stabilizing. You're going to be feeling emotionally good. You're going to be working on building the life that you want. All right. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, this is a period of transitioning into success for you guys, which you can see that in the cards. The Three Cups, your social circle may have something to do with this. Either this person might be part of your social circle, or you're just going to be taking some time to celebrate and feel good. Four of Wands, you're trying to develop, again, celebration, happiness. Okay, both of those cards are happy cards. But it also talks about building a happy home. Eight of Cups, there's some kind of abandonment you may be recovering from, or you're choosing to walk away from a situation that no longer serves you. You're investigating something that had to do with some kind of conflict from your past here, but you're moving towards victory and overcoming the challenges, and you're getting the renewal of hope and healing that you need here with this Star card. Your wishes are going to start coming true, okay? With the Star card and that Nine of Cups, there's good things coming in for you guys. All right, let's start with this Judgment card here. Clarify Judgment. The Eight of Cups, yeah. This has to do with abandonment in one way or another, okay? You're letting it go. You're walking away, all right? And we saw the Eight of Cups in here as well, of choosing to walk away from a situation. If you're not choosing to walk away from it, you're choosing to heal from it. The Eight of Cups is actually a healing card. And it talks about choosing to walk away from things that no longer serve you, or choosing to heal from when others have abandoned us. So that's where you're letting things go and waking up into your life's purpose here. Because of this past heartbreak here, we have this Ace of Cups, but that tells me it's a love here coming. It was a love situation. You may have had some secrets, illusions, or lies. Because of this past heartbreak, and you need to heal from that in order to move into something new here. This Ace of Cups is something new coming in, and it's telling you to follow your intuition, not to follow that past heartbreak. I feel like that past heartbreak could hold you up into moving into something good because you're still hurting, okay? And some of you may be healing from a past abandonment here, okay? Especially with that Five of Discs here as well. The Four of Pentacles, you're looking for financial stability, and you're trying to build abundance in the life that you want. Like, you really are trying very hard. There's a strong work ethic in this, where you're working very, very diligently towards creating the life that you want here in abundance for yourself and your family. Nine of Cups, please. Again, with that Star card that came out in here as well, as I was telling you, again, this is telling me your wishes are coming true. This is a time of happiness, hope, healing. Ace of Cups, please. Maybe this will give us a little bit more on that. The Two of Swords, it's a decision. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right here, this new love opportunity coming in for some of you guys, okay? This isn't going to apply to everybody. For some of you, there might have been a past heartbreak and you're letting it go with the person that you're already with and renewing your love together, okay? For some of you, this is a brand new love coming in, all right? But you need to make a decision on it, and you may not be seeing things correctly. With the Two of Swords, that tells me sometimes you're not seeing everything, all right? And with that Two and Three of Swords, that can really get us caught up in our heads, almost like an Eight of Swords type of energy to this, okay, for you. And it's telling you trust your intuition, not your heartbreak here when you go to make this decision on this love. So I guess with that Judgment card, to really truly heal with that Eight of Cups and that Judgment card, you truly have to let go of not just the person, but the pain associated with that person in order to wake up to your life's purpose and be able to move forward and follow your intuition into something new and loving, okay? Like, it's not just letting the person go. It's letting, the healing comes when we can move past the fear, okay? When we can move past those difficult things that could hold us up. Another two. Again, that Two of Wands is coming in for you. There's a new path opening up to you guys. But it's up to you whether you take it or not. You have two twos. That is a decision. So there's a strong decision coming in on this love opportunity for you, okay? This is your choice. But these new messages of love is coming in as a necessary transition for you guys. All right, this is necessary. It's saying this is a necessary transition. Some of you may need to relocate in order to take this new love offer coming in. Or some of you just, if this is somebody you've already been with, you're reflecting on your emotions of all of it. And you're transitioning and renewing that love for each other. Okay, there'll be a new path opening up to the two of you. The Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is you. That's telling me you're focusing on what's missing here. You're focusing on what's lacking instead of focusing on what's there, okay? This new path is opening up to you. Don't miss it just because you're focusing on possibly this Three of Swords energy, okay? Like I was saying here, this is a decision that you have to make, all right? And you could be focusing on that past, feeling left out in the cold. What could be lacking? What could happen to me again? Type of energy to that, okay? On whether or not to offer your cup of love here. This doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a family member. You're trying to decide whether to bring back in or not. This could be a friend. I don't have a lover's card or Two of Cups to indicate that this necessarily is romantic, but I do feel like for most of you it is. Yeah, and then you have the Fool card here on this King of Cups. I do feel like for most of you, this is a new relationship coming in. Even if it is someone from like your social circle, someone you've known, because I am getting a little bit of that energy, like you know this person. But for some of you, it's a brand new. And this is the Fool card here. Tell me this is a new journey for you, okay? If you can get over this past hurt, this past abandonment, this past feeling left out in the cold, if you stop focusing on the pain and the hurt, and you choose to open yourself up in this new path, when you make that decision to take this cup of love and give your cup of love, and you decide to go down this path and you reflect on those emotions, and then you're able to do that, and you let that past go and wake up to your life's purpose, this necessary transition will start you on a new journey here with this King of Cups person. So it could be another water sign, okay? Or with this particular King of Cups, sometimes I see him as a friend. Okay, so then that's where I'm saying you might already know this person. He's got the dog there. It's somebody who's loyal and a companion of some kind. Sometimes this indicates friendship for me. So this might be somebody that you know. This Nine of Pentacles is leading you to this Ten of Pentacles. And whatever you're trying to build here financially, that looks great, okay? It might be something you're doing independently or solo. Okay, for some of you. For others of you, you might be giving up your independence to build a family. All right. There's that Two of Cups. Okay. So we do have that Two of Cups here telling me that this most likely is a romantic type of relationships, or at least you're trying to find harmony with somebody. Now, that is 3 twos. And twos are need to make a decision on something. And there's that Eight of Swords energy that I was talking about with that Two of Swords, Three of Swords. I said it has that Eight of Swords feeling to it. This is a self-imposed imprisonment in your own mind. You're holding yourself up about this love, okay, about this new love option. You can bring it into harmony if you can get out of your own head. It's like the negative thought loops in your own head is something you're creating yourself. It's not something that's real. It's due to past pain and hurt. If you can do that, if you can overcome that, bring this love into harmony, it will lead to your Ten of Cups. This is a time of reward and happiness. Lay down that stress and burden, and that's 3 tens you guys have too as well. All right, let's get you some oracle cards, and then we will do best actions for you to take during this time. Inner child. For some of you, this may have to do with inner child work or shadow working. The things we hold on to, this past pain might not be from a past relationship. It could be from our childhood, something that is holding us up. And those take quite a bit of energy to work through, doing that inner child work. Moving forward fearlessly. Yes, I do see you doing that. I do believe you'll take this new journey. Problem resolved. Yeah, like I said, I feel like this is something you're going to work on. and work through, whether it's inner child work or possibly a past like abusive type relationship, something along those lines that you hold a lot of pain still with. And it's something that you have to, that Judgment card is a strong rebirthing card, okay? Body movement. Some of you need to get out and moving, okay, during this time. And that helps release some of that anxious type energy too when we get moving. Cornucopia, this is a time of harvest for you guys. Abundance coming in. Man holding a heart. And it's coming right over this King of Cups in this new journey. There is somebody, I feel like, that it will offer you an authentic love here. All right. Financial constraints. Some of you are also having those financial constraints, but you're working on building abundance. That does look good for you as well, okay? That also looks real good. So if you have a business idea, if there's something that you want to set out independently to create your legacy here, this looks like a good time to do that. Contract, this could be a Libra, indicating a Libra in your life, but this could also be indicating that there might be paperwork to do, especially if you are starting a business. There could be legal paperwork that you need to take into consideration here, okay? Or some of you may have gone through a divorce or something in the past, or something legal in the past, and that's part of what you need to get over or heal from. I don't want to say get over. That doesn't sound, it's not a get over, it's a heal, okay? Work through. Best actions, Scorpios. The Three of Swords. Again, and that takes us back to this here. Of that, exactly, this, the thing that you need to heal from, okay? Time to heal that broken heart. That's what it means as an action card. It's time to move forward. Yeah, and then we get the Chariot, which talks about moving forward towards victory. Move away from this broken heart. See how it's moving away from this broken heart towards victory, towards good things, towards feeling good. Make sure you take that time for self-love, self-care, and rest. You may be feeling a little bit exhausted. Take care of yourself. Make sure you self-love. In order to love somebody else, we have to love ourselves too. And the Two of Wands, choose the path. And you see how she's sitting here at the window and she's looking out. She's got that wand in her hand and she wants to go. Okay, she wants to go on this new journey. But this other stick is still holding her there because it's stable. It's, it's what she already knows. Taking this new path will take her out of her comfort zone. All right, but it's time to choose your path. Okay, let's do best actions for Sun, Moon, Rising, and then we will do a pick a card where you can ask a question. Best actions. The Queen of Pentacles, it's time to create abundance here. It's time to think of a plan for creating abundance. And she also talks a lot about domestic pursuits as well. The Five of Swords. It's time to overcome any conflicts in your life, okay? It's time, especially if there was abuse. The Five of Swords often talks about abusive relationships. And I feel like that's something that you're trying to recover from, all right? Or that's deep inside you that maybe is not fully healed. The Seven of Stars talks about working very hard and being patient, all right? So work hard for that abundance. Be patient. It is coming. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is very bold, very powerful, very passionate. He's a great entrepreneur. And he's not afraid to charge forward. The Six of Stars, look for abundance, look for that equal give and take in energy, and start out on this new journey. Have the inner courage to do that. All right, let's do a pick a card for you guys. Well, let me get you an animal advice card first because I didn't do that. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune awaits you. Yes, your whole reading is saying that exact same thing. Absolutely. That's a perfect card for this reading. Okay, let's pick a card. You go ahead and think of your question while I lay the cards. I will do the best I can to give you a yes/no answer. What I will do is give you a brief description of the card, and you can connect the dots on how that applies to your question. So you'll have to use your intuition as well as mine. All right. Okay, go ahead, take a deep breath in, release, and pick the card that feels right to you. Okay, card 1, the Page of Discs. I say yes. This usually talks about new messages coming in career or money. It can also talk about going back to school and learning. It can also talk about messages on our health coming in. The Justice card, I say yes. As long as you're on the right side of things, okay? The Justice card talks about cause and effect of situations. It talks about balance, fairness, okay? So, and it also talks about justice being served correctly. The Knight of Discs, I say yes. And if this is about a relationship, it usually indicates a very stable relationship that you can depend on. The Knight of Discs takes slower movement, but it's always towards the most gain, and it's very sure-footed. Okay, so it might be a slower moving. And the Page of Swords, I say yes. This talks about, well, unless this is about a relationship, this could be somebody who gossips, lies, deceives in some way. It could also indicate somebody who's immature, all right? But if this is about, like, say, a job or something like that, it's telling you to do your investigation, put a lot of thought into it. It may be a very mental job. Okay, Scorpios, thank you so much for being here with me today. It looks like there's a lot of opportunities coming in for you guys during the month of May, and I do hope that it all finds you well and that you have a very blessed month. If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. It does help my channel out a lot. If you're looking for any personal services, the only way to reach me is through Facebook, and that is linked down in the description box below. And a couple of these decks are linked down there for Amazon as well if you happen to be interested in those. And until we meet again,